Hello friends, near and far, dear to my heart. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. This reading will be for Gemini and all Gemini placements found within your birth chart or wherever you have third house influence in your chart. If you are new to any of these placements, just know that I offer personalized birth chart and relationship chart readings. These readings, you get a full 2-question tarot spread as well as detailed birth chart notes and a private pre-recorded video to reflect on at any given moment. You can find my website, my services below in the description box. In this reading, we will discuss astrology for your sun and ascendant signs, tarot and oracle messages. Your love reading will also be linked below in the description box. I highly encourage that you watch both. There tends to be some crossover and correlation, and also watch for your other placements to gain a deeper perspective. We are in Taurus season, steady, determined, and sensual, right? Tapping into the 5 senses. We need this grounded energy after last month's eclipses and Mercury retrograde. It's time to tap into the body, right? All while enjoying the process. With Taurus's grace, we find our ground. We move steadily towards our goals. I look at Taurus like a mountain. Taurus inspires us to reach great heights, but always be aware of striving for more. No matter how high you ascend, remember that it is within you, the core. That is where the true gem, the minerals, and the jewels reside. Now, Gemini, let's get into your May reading. Hi, Gemini and cross watchers. You are welcome here. Thank you for joining me for your May general reading. I'm Victoria. Thank you for confiding in me. We get pretty personal here, right? Take what resonates, leave what does not. Do not try to make the story fit. Okay, if you want a private reading with me, you can find all my information below. I am offering some specials this month. I have the lunar node reading. It's a $45 reading, and also I'm doing an archetypal reading for $20. You can find my website with all of my services below, okay? All right, let's dive in here. Let's dive in for you, Gemini. So Gemini, Jupiter is entering into your sign. Isn't that amazing? This is going to be a wild ride, you know. Jupiter will stay in your sign for a year, okay? With Jupiter, it brings many opportunities and blessings. But again, like I spoke to about Taurus, because it's exiting Taurus, it's all about our perspective, right? We can say, oh, you know, over glamorize it, you know, blessings and money and abundance and prosperity. But if you don't believe in it, then how the hell are you going to attract that, right? Like attracts like. Manifestation, right? The laws of attraction. That's how energy works, okay? So don't ever let any sort of tarot or astrologer tell you a crock of shit. I'm not here to do that. You know, I want to tell you like it is. You know, if you're not in that mindset, maybe you will eventually get there, because again, Jupiter will expand things for you, will help illuminate things that maybe you don't want to see, but you have to see in order to evolve. And again, free will, you get to choose. You get to choose, but there's an opportunity here, right? This is Sagittarius energy. This is your opposite. We have a full moon in Sag as well in your 7th house, right? So with this Taurus energy as well, there's this 12th house influence. So the last a year that Taurus has been in Jupiter, it's been highlighting your 12th house. So again, as above, so below. In order for us to really truly see the blessings that are being handed to us, and again, to be in that mentality, we have to understand the 12th house. We have to understand our past, right? Our ancestry, where we've come and where we're going, and what we don't want to take along with us, right? The past, the 12th house, I should say, can talk about fears, mental health, limitations, right? So you have to experience that, and you have been, you know, the Gemini collective especially has been experiencing that with Jupiter and Taurus, and now it's your time to expand, to grow. Jupiter energy is like the great philosopher. It's about taking the knowledge, right, the lessons you've learned, and then applying them. That's what wisdom is. I just recently saw this beautiful quote that says, when an emotion arises and you don't get that same trigger or sensation in the body, that's what wisdom is, right? So acquiring wisdom, that is going to be at the forefront for you, Gemini, over the next year, okay? And just be mindful. Be easy on yourself. With the Jupiter energy, it can be excessive. So you also have to have discipline, right? It's a strength year. We're still in 2024. So this is still about being disciplined, right? Identifying your shadows, taking what you've learned from the 12th house and applying it, okay? Because it can be excessive, right? Jupiter is big, it's excessive, it expands. So you have to be able to narrow in on what it is that you want, right? Sag energy, the trajectory, that arrow, your truth, right? Pointing it towards that and staying on the path, right? And there's things along the way that you get to taste and try out. This is a very diversified energy. It's about travel, learning different cultures, you know, tasting different things, enjoying different things. That's how we get to know ourselves, right? So lots of this beautiful energy for you. But we're still kind of diving into this 12th house before May 25th, right? When it enters into your sign. So most of May, you're still going to be trekking through, but it's almost like finalizing, right? Especially with eclipses. Eclipses last month, we're ushering in some endings, some beginnings, or maybe a little bit of both. So depending on where you are on your timeline, you could still be sorting out some loose ends, right? Again, if you want to get a private reading with me, I am offering that lunar node reading. Again, you can find my website below for all of my services. Okay, Gemini, let's get into this. Let's get into your May reading. What do we have for May for the Gemini collective? Also, stay tuned. This month, I'm doing a little bit different style readings with scheduling. So mid-month, I'm going to be doing some love readings. Okay, extra love readings this month with this Venusian energy, right? Taurus season. It's all about this Venusian energy. I would highly encourage watching for your Venus placements. But yeah, I'm doing mid-month, I'll be doing singles, coupled, and past love readings for probably each element, right? Earth, air, fire, water. Okay, let's see. Gemini, what do we have for you for May? What do we got from the After Tarot? Gemini collective. Gemini for May, please show me what I need to see for the Gemini collective. Okay, I like that. You're sorting out. See, that's about what that is. You're still sorting out a 12th house influence, right? Past, again, mental health. If you believe in past life, you know, starting to connect the dots, right? If you've ever heard of past life regression, I highly encourage you to look into that. If this is something that's coming up for you, if you're noticing a lot of repeated karmic cycles, maybe you're attracting the same types of people, but I see that you're really getting clear about your past. Look at that, the death in reverse. This is about your past. The past could be returning, but it doesn't have to be that, right? This is just, the death in reverse is still, again, looking over the past so that you can create new. The death is about endings, bringing in new beginnings. So for May, it looks like you still are sorting out, right? 7 of Cups, but you're getting very clear, right? With this being in reverse, I think that you're finalizing. It's all about finalizing the details, understanding what we want to bring into this Jupiter in Gemini energy. What do you want to grow, right? This could be career. This could be relationships. This could be anything. What seeds are you planting, right? Being very intentional. Again, it's the power of the mind. It's the power of what you believe in. And the more that you can believe, right, in this growth mindset, again, manifestation, going to be so crucial for you over the next year to really utilize this Jupiter energy. The power of your thoughts, self-talk, living language, right? Words are spells. What we say, it's a ripple effect. We magnetize that back to us. So if we keep telling ourselves, I'll never get this, I'll never have that, oh, this always happens to me, right? That lack mentality, you're going to attract more of that, okay? So be mindful, okay? Be mindful of those things, because there's a lot of things that want to come in for you here. 10 of Pentacles. This is the long-term plan, right? Really sorting out the BS, knowing what you want long-term too, because any sort of 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, this takes effort. This takes time, especially the 10 of Pentacles. This is traditional values, beliefs around what you want to leave, your legacy, family, money, right? Investments. It takes a lot to upkeep the 10 of Pentacles. It's not just handed to us, right? When the 10 of Pentacles shows up, it tells me that you have come to a place in your life when you're starting to think about more long-term investments. Again, career, relationship, friends, you know, the company that you're surrounding yourself with, especially with Pluto in Aquarius. Now it's in your 9th house. So you see the Sag energy. It's about like a journey. This is travel. Again, trying different things. Again, maybe not sticking to maybe some sort of family tradition that maybe once you thought you wanted. Okay, that could be for some. We have a Queen of Cups here with a Knight of Wands. This is Sag energy again. Queen of Cups. I want to clarify, who's this Queen of Cups? Male or female? Again, doesn't matter. Gender can be reversed here. Who's this Queen of Cups for? Gemini. Please tell me more. Okay, so I think this is you, okay? You might have water in your chart, but you don't have to. All this means is it's emotional maturity, you know? Again, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. This is like knowing what is going to bring in emotional security for you. There might be a Sag that's coming in. And I think this is offering some play, adventure, potentially. Again, I do think there's a work-play balance here that's helping you maybe balance out your emotions, to stabilize your emotions. But I see you in a very open place to receive with the Queen of Cups. With the 8 of Pentacles, though, be mindful of, again, working with people that are not going to help you get to the 10 of Pentacles, because ultimately I think this is what you're wanting, okay? You want stability. You want emotional security. You want financial security, it's looking like. And I think that you're getting there, right? You're releasing any sort of deception, self-sabotage, people that are just deceptive, that are manipulative, right? This is in reverse. I like to see that, okay? And you're trying to work and put your efforts towards things that are going to serve you. Okay, but the Knight of Wands, I kind of want to clarify, who's that Knight of Wands? Is that someone coming in, or is that just advice for Gemini? Well, who's that Knight of Wands? Show me. For the Gemini collective. Yeah, be mindful of people that are not going to reciprocate. So you could be matching people's energies, right? Again, diversify. For the Geminis that are single, you might just be openly dating, casually dating, getting to know different people. If you are in a relationship, this could signify maybe you're in a relationship that's one-sided, okay, with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and it causes a level of insomnia. If you are single, again, it's about like getting to know yourself, what it is that you want by trying different things, really. But be mindful of people that are inconsistent, that they're only after one thing, where you feel like you're always on the giving end and not the receiving end, okay? Because that puts you in that 9 of Swords of feeling restless, feeling tired, feeling burdened, because you're not getting your needs met. So make sure whatever you're entertaining, you feel that there's some mutual understanding, agreement, and you also are getting something out of it, right? It's a win-win is what I hear. Again, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This is like mutual efforts, people showing you some level of consistency, right? If you're dating, you know, you're getting to know what it is that you truly want, right? What do you want, Gemini? All right, let's pull from the wild unknown to get a deeper message for you, Gemini. Hold on, I have a card that's flipped over here. What is this card? The Bardo. Okay, so again, that 12th house, that's that Bardo. I think you've been getting to know what you want through your shadow, okay? Just like deep dive shadow work. 12th house is Piscean energy. Where do you have 12th house in your chart? If you don't know, again, I offer birth chart readings, very personalized birth chart readings where I give you a full 2-question tarot spread as well to kind of strengthen your understanding of some of the aspects in your chart. So you might have heavy 12th house somewhere, or again, maybe dealing with a Pisces. But I think you have been in a state of suspension, kind of like the Hangman. And now Jupiter's going into your sign. Also, May 16th is going to be a very big date for all signs. We have Uranus, Mercury, and the Sun all going into Taurus. And that's your 12th house. So I think May 16th, you could really have some epiphanies around that 12th house, right? The shadow, right? Inconsistent behaviors, people that are not nurturing you, not helping you get to your 10 of Pentacles, right? I feel like the Gemini that I'm speaking with really does want to build something that is going to have a really nice foundation. And that's going to, you know, be in it for the long haul. And this doesn't have to just be intimate partnerships. This could be business partners. This could be, again, home. This could be friends, right? This could be so many different things. It can talk about children as well. Maybe this is something that you're thinking about. Like, again, what kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? Do I want to have children? Okay, Gemini, what do we have for Gemini? The Mask. Mask. The King, okay? So there could be a masculine that's coming into your life here. The self that's showing you something about yourself. We have the King and the Queen showing up here. So there is a pair, okay? So potentially you could be pairing up with someone in some sort of endeavor that you both are stepping into your power here. This is like a power couple. With the Mask, the one thing to be mindful of is like deception, right? We saw that in the 7 of Swords in reverse. People will alter your motives. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Are you feeling like you're the only one that's nurturing this and giving to this? Is this something that you can see that can, again, be balanced? King and Queen, right? This is also could be you if you're not dealing with anyone. This is balancing out the masculine and feminine within you because we have both, right? We're born with both. And a lot of people fail to understand that. Okay. What about the Moonology for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Gemini, Gemini. What do we have for May? Yeah, meditate and contemplate. Emotions are running high. Okay, so this is that Pisces energy again. The full moon in Sag on the 23rd. From the 23rd to the 25th, emotions could be running high because, again, we're going into this acceleration of Jupiter going into your sign. And the 23rd, I feel like it's a good time for you to, again, rest. Think about your intentions. What do you really want? What do you want Jupiter to bring into your life, right? Narrowing that in. Some people, it's really interesting, you know, and I've been there where I'm like, someone asks me, what do you want? And you're like, what do I want? I don't know. Like, we think we know, but then also when we're handed opportunities, we're like, wait a second, maybe I don't want that. That's very Gemini, the twins, right? You can go back and forth quite a bit. I myself am a Gemini, so I empathize with you. You know, we think we know what we want. We see the 10 of Pentacles. We're fighting for it. We're striving for it. But then actually when things are handed to us, opportunities, we're like, wait a second. Am I deserving of this? Do I really want this? Right? And that's okay. There might be some emotions that are getting in the mix around the full moon. Okay. And just rest. You don't have to make any major decisions in May. I think this is a time to, again, sort out what you have gained from this 12th house influence for you that you've been going through with Jupiter and Taurus. And now is a time to meditate, contemplate on what it is that you want, right? For those Geminis that are born at the end of the month, this is right around that time when we shift into Gemini season too. So right around the 20th, 21st, you might notice some shifts in the energy for sure, okay? And Gemini energy in general can be very buzzy. It's third house, it's electrifying, it's a lot in the mind. So maybe you feel a bit restless. Just take some time. Don't allow people to pressure you into anything, because again, it might be for their gain and not yours. So you have to think about that. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords in reverse. Is this a mutual benefit? Is this an honorable exchange? Or am I giving and giving and giving with nothing in return? Okay, you're sorting that out this month, which I love to see. Okay. At this portion of the reading, we are going to pull from the Astro Tarot deck, okay? If you like to follow me over to the love reading, these may be signs that you are dealing with, or again, placements within their chart or your chart, okay? So let's see. If it resonates, awesome. But I would still suggest, even if the signs don't show up, that you check out the reading if you are dealing with some sort of love dynamic that you're wanting some deeper insight on, okay? Let's see here for Gemini. What kind of energies are surrounding Gemini in May in regards to love, finances, career, right? This doesn't have to just be love. Let's see. And these are also energies that you might want to be taking on in order to make clear, decisive choices. Gemini, what do we have? Neptune. Okay, so Pisces. Again, 12th house. So strong for you. Where do you have 12th house in your chart? Where do you have Pisces in your chart? Or if you're dealing with a Pisces, what else? What else? For Gemini, what signs are Gemini potentially dealing with? Sun. Could be dealing with a Leo or a water sign. Sun in Pisces is showing up. You could be a Sun in Gemini that you're watching for. What else for Gemini? What kind of energies are surrounding Gemini in May in regards to love? Gemini. Yeah, you're showing up strongly here in your own energy. You could also be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have an earth moon, okay? If you have any of those placements, let's check it out. Let's see what's going to happen in the May love reading. I hope to find you over there. You can find all my services, links for my website, and booking with me. You can always just shoot me an email if that's easier. And if this is where we part, bye for now.